I could look ahead in 2013, and it was January, and I was standing on the Capitol steps, and the president was reelected, and I have no doubt that it would be this president, Barack Obama. And if I was to ask to come and give an inaugural poem, I would think and go back to history 20 years back to when President Bill Clinton, inaugural speaker, was Maya Angelou. And the reason I would pick Maya Angelou is because Maya Angelou will be honored this month on February 13th. And it would be 20 years. And when I think of organizations that stand for 20 years of work, I think of one in this city named Colors. And if I was to give a poem and call us to action, it would be simply to say, a rock, a river, a tree, host to species long since departed. Mark the mastodon, the dinosaur who let dry tokens of their sojourn here on our planet floor. Any broad alarm of their hastening doom is lost in the gloom of dust and ages. But today the rock cries out to us, clearly, forcefully, come, you may stand upon my back and face your distant destiny. But seek no haven in my shadow. I will give you no more hiding place down here. You, created only a little lower than the angels, have crouched too long in the bruising darkness, have lain too long face down in ignorance. Your mouths spilling words armed for slaughter. The rock cries out today, you may stand on me, but do not hide your face. Across the wall of the world, a river sings a beautiful song. Come rest here by my side. Each of you a boarded country, delicate and strangely made proud, yet thrusting perpetually under siege. Your arm struggles for profit, have collars of waste upon my shores, currents of debris upon my breast, yet today I call you to my riverside. If you will study war no more, come, child in peace, and I will sing the songs the Creator gave to me when I and the tree and the stone were one. Before cynicism was a bloody seat across your brow, and when ye yet know, you still knew nothing. The river sings and sings on. There is true yearning to respond to the singing river and the wise rock. So say the Asian, the Hispanic, the Jew, the African and Native American, the Silks, the Catholic, the Muslim, the French, the Greek, the Irish, the rabbi, the priest, the sheik, the gay, the straight, the preacher, the privileged, the homeless, the teacher. They all hear the speaking of the tree. Today, the first and last of every tree speaks to humankind. Come to me here beside the river. Plant yourselves beside me here beside the river. Each of you, descendant of some past on traveler, have been paid for. You who gave me my first name, you Pawnee, Apache, and Seneca, you Cherokee nation, who rested with me, then forced on bloody feet, left me to the employment of other seekers, depart from gain, starving for gold. You the Turk, the Swede, the German, the Scot, you the Ashanti, the Yoruba, the crew, brought Soki, stolen, arriving on a nightmare, praying for a dream. Here rooted yourselves beside me. I am the tree planted by the river, which will not be moved. I the rock, I the river, I the tree. I am yours. Your passages have been paid. Lift up your faces. You have a piercing need for this bright morning dawning for you. History, despite its rich in pain, cannot be unlived, and if faced with courage, need not be lived again. Lift up your eyes upon the day breaking for you. Give birth again to the dream. Women, children, men, take it into the palm of your hands. Mold it into the shape of your most private need. Sculpt it into the image of your most public self. Lift up your hearts. Each new hour holds new chances for new beginnings. Do not be wed forever to fear, yoked eternally to brutishness. The horizon leans forward, offering you space to place new steps of change. Here on the pulse of this fine day, you may have the courage to look up and out upon me, the rock, the river, the tree, your country, no less to Midas than the mendicant, no less to you now than the mastodon then. Here on the pulse of this new day, you may have the grace to look up and out and into your sister's eyes, into your brother's face, your country, and say simply, very simply, with hope, good morning.